Hello Cancer and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So welcome Cancer, let's see what we have for you. We're looking at October to December 2025. So what I've done is I've taken your yearly tarot reading and pulled out the relevant months. Six of Wands is October, Queen of Pentacles is November, and the Hierophant is December. We're going to pull some additional cards by month, look at the overarching messages as well as any individual ones, because a lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 3 in different areas of our life. So let's see what we have for you, Cancer, for the next 3 months. Message for our lovely Cancerians. Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Starting with October, Six of Wands. We have the Magician. With that, Cancer, we have the Six of Cups. And we have the Four of Cups. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Cancerians? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Queen of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. The Three of Wands. And we have the Death card. Let's look at the Hierophant. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. The Hierophant. We have the Ace of Cups. The High Priestess. And we have the Ten of Wands. All right, Cancer, let's see what we have for you for October period. So the Six of Wands is a real sense of when we feel like we're getting somewhere, we've achieved something. Can be personal, professional, life. We overcome something with the Six of Wands and truly feel like we've claimed victory over it. We've conquered it, you know. It can be a great card of in business. It can be about promotions, recognition, forward movement in a really empowered way, winning. So it's a great card of a win. It's just a wonderful energy of getting recognition, getting noticed, an opportunity to put whatever has challenged you behind you and really claim victory over it. And you could really see that in any life area, but you overcome it. You know, you're clear in terms of how you're overcoming it, and you absolutely do overcome it. It's generally through action-orientated energy. From the actions that you've taken, you deliver this victory, this win, this achievement energy. So it's a lovely energy on that basis here, Cancer. The Magician, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So there could be somebody in your environment. Again, you could always say this to somebody as well. Six of Cups can be soul connections, can be people, places that we've been connected to for a significant amount of time, or reconnecting to them in some way. But as a message, the Magician gives us an opportunity to manifest a life that we want. If we're not happy with it, if we're discontent, dissatisfied, it might well be that somebody is telling you to do something about it. This can be maybe some advice or guidance or a nudge of some kind, so that you take action to manifest what truly helps you overcome the issue of dissatisfaction, discontent. We can have that in any area of life with the Four of Cups. You know, the Four of Cups can be when we're disillusioned, dissatisfied. Sometimes it represents boredom, but not doing anything about it. There's apathy. This person is unhappy, but they are still in a situation. And sometimes we need to kind of really tap into our instinct, sometimes we're also nudged, could be by other people as well, or circumstances that happen, to do something about our situation, to change it for the better. There could well be somebody here, Cancer, again, the Six of Cups, the Four of Cups here, somebody who cares about you, somebody who has been in your life for a while. It could even be someone reaching out, telling you about something that's opening up for you as well. Whichever life area, it could be business, could be personal, could be, home or property, or some kind of solution offered to you. Why don't you do this? Or this is opening up for you. Why don't you take action toward this? But it can just be sometimes a message of, if you're not happy with this, then do something about it. Because you have the power to. In October period, you have everything that you need to manifest what you want. You are the magician. The magician can turn something negative to positive, ideas into reality, base metal to gold. And even though there may well be an issue to overcome, or something that's making you feel dissatisfied, disillusioned, or something that you need to think of, you have everything that you need to overcome it, in a really empowered way. And that's what I'm seeing for you here, Cancer. The magician is, you've got everything that you need to turn something negative into positive, ideas into reality, base metal to gold. But it requires focusing on the thing that you want to change and taking action. This is not a time for stillness, with the Four of Cups. It feels like if you have been still or contemplative in some way, or waiting to kind of consider what to do about a situation, you're figuring out how you need to take action and overcome the situation. And you overcome it with gusto, with the Six of Wands. You feel pretty empowered about it. So whatever the thing is that you need to overcome, this is a strong sense of feeling really positive because you've overcome it and you're clear now in terms of how you're moving forward. It's a really lovely energy of victory, triumph, success, achievement. In business, like I said, promotions, recognition even. But the opportunity to overcome this disillusioned energy by taking action and doing something about it. In other areas of life, it can be things that, whatever the scenario is, it could be health, it could be relationships, it could well be, an experience that you're going through where there's been something that's making you feel that pauses for reflection. I'm not happy with this. I'm not content with this. How do I overcome this? The same thing really applies. You've got everything that you need to manifest what you want and claim victory, claim feel like you get a significant achievement here, Cancer, is what I'm seeing for you. So let's have a look at the November period for you. Queen of Pentacles as an energy can be linked for me as a reader. She's all about being stable, solid, practical, resourceful, grounded. Likes to surround herself by things that bring her stability, security, very healthy surroundings as well, very abundant surroundings. There's a lot of growth here, a lot of things that are flourishing here. So this is somebody who understands how to create that environment, that setting, that energy. It might well be that that's what you're focusing on, creating that sense of stability, somewhere, or with someone, or again, in a situation where you feel that you can really grow, in a situation where you feel that you can use your practical skills, knowledge, experience here as well, and be resourceful to understand how to flourish. She can be linked with health, healing, abundance for me as a reader. So this is a very abundant, healthy energy. With the Queen of Pentacles, you might also be connecting to a healer or becoming one. This is a very positive sign of that too. Male or female, if it's a person with the Queen of Pentacles, she can also offer things to do with money. Jobs, sums of money, gifts from a personal contact, a personal relationship, whether it's romantic or whether it's to do with, family or friendships. This can be also things like gifts of money as well, somebody who might be generous. So these are the energies that you're dealing with here for for the month of November. The Death card, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. I feel for a lot of you here that you're ending something or dealing with an ending. It's a sign here of turning your back on a situation and walking away from something that no longer serves you. There is a strong sense of out with the old, in with the new. But the Three of Wands, I want to also say the Eight of Cups, well, the Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands. Eight of Cups is always recognizing what's not working for us now, whether it's by our decision or whether it's decided for us, you know. The Eight of Cups is walking away from something that's really not lived up to everything that we wanted it to, whether there's been disappointment, letdowns, or it's just a kind of not fully fulfilled energy. The Eight of Cups always walks towards the Nine of Cups. Greater happiness, fulfillment, abundance, contentment, satisfaction. This is what I see for you here, Cancer. You're going in search of something better, or you have something better to walk towards. The Three of Wands is a sign as well of turning your back on some. Both of these energies are really action-orientated energies and very consciously turning your back on something that doesn't serve you anymore. As you do, you open up your world with the Three of Wands, and you can see those ships are coming into harbour. They're not in the harbour yet, but we feel that sense of optimism that positive things are coming our way. Can be in any life area, whether it's opening ourselves to new love, opening ourselves up to, travel and adventure, opening ourselves up to opportunities. You know, this is the same thing. It just feels that sense of you're ready to open yourself up to and broaden your horizons and see what's out there. And as you do, positive things are coming in for you, which is why the Death card always symbolizes out with the old, in with the new. It represents you are the phoenix rising. You are actively letting go of the old in order to embrace new possibilities, in order to make space for the new. But with death, we always let go of something because we allow the new to come in, that sense of new light, new illumination, new day. The Death card is endings, but reminds us that as the sun sets on one day, it will rise. There's certainty that it will rise in the next, that every ending is followed by a new beginning. And it represents deep change and transformation. But certainty that the new comes in. And there is that sense of new optimism here, Cancer, with the Three of Wands. It's a really positive, ready for what comes your way energy. I'm ready for the kind of new that's coming into my life. I'm ready for what comes in. I'm ready to open up my world, move beyond what I knew. And I'm ready to even see, what comes in. So this just feels that sense of you're just ready. You're ready to broaden your horizons. You could be, again, going through healing areas. Some of you might be making healthy changes, even small things to your lifestyle, your way of living, sleep wake times. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is extremely healthy energy. You might be making healthy changes as well. Your location, where you are, but not limited to that. It feels that sense of you're just ready to open up your world and see where it leads and feel very positive in terms of there are signs of positive things coming in. Is what I see for you here, Cancer. For those of you who already have kind of, again, if this was to do with business, you already have some kind of job or business opportunity, or there is some kind of achievement or recognition given to you, you're feeling pretty positive that you might be walking away from maybe a role or leaving somewhere actively, but feeling very positive in your circumstances and ready to surrender the old in order to embrace the new as well. Look how these cards have come out. The Eight of Cups. I always talk about the missing cup in the picture. It's not the Nine of Cups, and we're reminded of that. It is the Eight of Cups, which is why this person is walking away, It's not everything that they want, whether it's heart's desire, whether it's fulfillment and happiness, whether it's to do with feeling fully fulfilled in your current circumstances. This person is recognizing that something isn't for them anymore, whether it's decided for you or not. But you go in search of something better, or can actually walk towards something better as well. It's about releasing, surrendering, whatever you need to walk away from as well, to walk towards something better. And right underneath that, we see the Ace of Cups. It's like a missing piece. The thing that you have been wanting to walk towards, you're doing it. So this is what I'm seeing for you here, Cancer. Because by December, the Hierophant is very powerful in terms of answered prayers, leaning on our spiritual faith, talking to a holy person or a mentor, a teacher, somebody who might guide you, somebody whose spirit might work through. But it can be very positive as answered prayers as well. The Hierophant, you can see, is higher. They're on a higher stage than those two people who are still learning from the Hierophant. It represents higher knowledge, higher understanding, spiritual. So it can signify that you might be imparting your guidance to someone, or someone might be guiding you. It's also a reminder that we can be guided, and we can embrace, answered prayers as well from a higher power. There is something that you're ready to let go of here. Right under the Death card as well. These energies, you can see even when you look down the row here as well, here, Cancer. Four of Cups, discontent, dissatisfaction. The Death card, transformation, ready for it, out with the old, in with the new. Feeling very positive also in terms of what you're looking towards. With the Ten of Wands, letting it all go in order to make space for new possibilities. Something has become too much with the Ten of Wands. It can be an experience, a life experience, personal, professional, life. This is when something becomes too much and you're ready to let it go. You're ready to make space for the new. This just feels like a real period of release, a real period of being very clear in terms of moving on and overcoming something here, but also abandoning or walking away or not looking back, at your circumstances, embracing some significant transformation, out with the old, in with the new, and just releasing, letting go of all the, can be baggage, things that weigh you down. Something has become too much here with the Ten of Wands, and this is just about letting go of the weight, the burden, the experience. Can be a person, can be a place, It's about just letting it all go. Because the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups is trusting your instinct and your intuition in terms of a new path, opening up to a new path. The Ace of Cups is self-love first and foremost, new joy, new happiness within ourselves, opening up to an emotional, renewed path, a new beginning. You're ready for it. You're ready to open up to the new. You're ready to walk down maybe a new path for yourself. This is about intuitively trusting also that there is new joy in just moving forward in faith. The heart being open to see what comes next. It can represent new joy, new happiness, emotional renewal. It can also represent the opportunity for new love, new connections, new friendships. It can link with new pets. In a more creative energy as well, if you didn't feel that you could be yourself in certain situation, this new path could also give you an opportunity to really express who you truly are. Be creative. Let that creative energy flow. The Ace of Cups can also be linked to things like creative industries, arts, entertainment, media, culture. sculpting, being an artist, music. It's expressive industries, writing, publishing, So, and it can be anything big or small. It can be things like opening up to pursuing a new hobby that you've always wanted to do. Amateur dramatics, playing a musical instrument, There are levels to what can happen with these cards, but the fundamental energy remains the same. So for those of you who wanted to align with a greater creative outlet, a strong sense of doing that in December period as well is what I see for you here, Cancer. Additional messages here, Cancer. These energies can apply to somebody who is either in your life, or it can be a soul connection. So somebody who's either in your life, someone who you've known, who you've got history with, nostalgia with, and they're wanting to see if they can overcome something with you. It might well be you decide whether you walk away from this or not in these 2 months. I mean, there's a strong sense of turning your back on something or already saying you've moved on. Some of you, again, if it was an ex returning in some way, there will be a strong sense of, I've moved on, fully moved on, and it's over because, I know where my heart lies and I'm moving forward on this journey, whether it's you yourself or whether it's to do with someone else. And you've just let the past go in some way. So these are very powerful energies in terms of romantic. For those of you in terms of, again, additional to the things that I've spoken about in business, it's an opportunity here to move on from somewhere that you were bored or dissatisfied or discontent, and get the recognition that you deserve. I see that happening for a lot of you, certainly October, November period where you're ready to walk away from, and there could be notice periods, obligations, this kind of thing as well. But come December, I definitely see you being happy, and really feeling very happy and content. And even kind of buzzing with other areas of life, like starting new hobbies, opening up to what brings you joy and happiness, creative outlets like I've spoken about. I want to talk about the Hierophant. The Hierophant can link with traditional institutions as well. Some of you might be connecting to that as I've spoken through the reading. So it can be linked to religion, educational establishments. So some of you might be pursuing educational learning, higher learning from a teacher, a mentor, or becoming one. It can represent connecting to institutions like health areas, traditional institutions of society, so health establishments, legal areas, government establishments as well. Either way, however that manifests for you, there is new joy and you get to release from a weight, a burden, So these are lovely energies. Can be about long-term committed relationships, marriage as well, or just moving forward in faith on your journey too, here, Cancer. But either way, the Hierophant is all about the tradition of things, the establishment of things, traditional institutions of society. I think that you're absolutely being guided with the High Priestess. Some of you could have powerful dreams in December as well that are guiding you. You're being guided, strongly guided by the other side in terms of how you embrace emotional renewal and rebirth on a new path. There is a sign of walking away from something or leaving somewhere, someone, somewhere, someplace, however that manifests for you in the month of November, because you're ready for more. And there is a sign that there are better things coming your way. I also want to say with the Six of Wands, very positive in terms of accolades, awards, recognition on that basis as well. It's a card of winning, and I always talk about it in terms of business terms, but it really can be in terms of competitive arts as well. So again, you will see that in sports as well, in terms of winning something too. Or other areas of life, winning some, you could win clients or win against competitive arenas, however that would manifest for you. But very powerful to really get yourself to that position. It requires action and manifestation, but you have the power to manifest this win. this achievement, this opportunity to move on from a situation, to overcome the competition, to overcome conflict and move on from it. So however this manifests for you, you have it within your power to get to where you want to be. Have that sense of achievement in October period. Is what I see for you here, Cancer, for the next 3 months. So let's see what we have for you. Angel message. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. I also want to say for some of you, because it's just dropped in, for those of you with pregnancy and there have been discontent to do with getting pregnant, it might well be here that you go somewhere else. These energies can sometimes represent if you're not getting what you want in your current circumstances, if you don't feel that you're getting the right way forward. Again, you might be, and again, like I've spoken about health or a health person, it might well be that you're going to somebody else or going to a different establishment because, like I said, that there is certainly a very positive energy with the Ace of Cups. This can be very positive in terms of pregnancy. In December, as a message. However that resonates with you here, Cancer. Okay, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Cancerians? Thank you. Next 3 months. Message for Cancer, thank you. We have 1010. So that number might resonate with you. You might be seeing that number repeatedly as a sign. Changes are coming and new blessings are replacing the old in your life. Something better is on the way, which is exactly what we're talking about. And it looks like when you figure out what's not working for you, again, this is the fundamental energy between November and December. When you know what's not working for you, you take action and make space for what is going to work for you. New joy, new happiness. Let's pull you a fortune message. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. We have the Sun, number 30. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Always lovely to see the Sun in a reading. It's a powerful energy. And it reminds us that things are about to get so much better. The Sun always is linked for me as a reader to good news, celebration, joy, happiness, light after dark, illumination, clarity, but in such a very positive way. All right, Cancer, let's see what we have for you. Your final messages. Let's pull some spirit animal oracle messages for you. Message for our lovely Cancerians. We have Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. So some of you might need to hear that in the next 3 months. Very empowered energy, the Cougar. And we have Orca Whale, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. I do see some kind of new adventure opening up for you here, Cancer. Cancer, that's what I have for you for the next 3 months. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a a wonderful next 3 months, and I will see you next time.